YouTube, hello. I'm back. It's been a while. Admittedly, I've actually made 5 or 6 videos in the last month and just ended up deleting them because I wasn't happy with them for some reason. But I feel like this is a good enough reason to post one. This will be not my first opening, but on YouTube anyway. A package came for me, and I'm quite thrilled. It's a beautiful sunny Sunday, warm. I just got back from the doctor getting something checked out that I was kind of worried about, and he gave me a clean bill of health, which is good. I was waiting for this package for some time. I'm quite thrilled. First and foremost, my favorite, and what I kind of let go dry because the tin didn't seal very well, a bit of the Esoterica Margate. As I've said in an earlier video, it's produced on the island where my family's from, and I'm quite excited for it. This is, I've never tried it, but quite excited. The whole brand I've never tried. It's GLPs, and this one's Quiet Nights, and it's, I think above all, this is one of the ones I'm most excited for. Should have probably put in a bigger order, but I think the roommates and I are going to try and each do an order and then build the collection. And another GLP's tin, Charing Cross, which is their Balkan. So I'm quite excited about all of this, actually. Maybe I'll make another video later today of me actually smoking them. I don't know if I'm going to load up a bowl quite yet. But anyway, what's new? I'm back at school. It's incredibly busy. There's really no time for much of anything, especially YouTube related. But the good news is that I went to a really well-known and huge used bookstore here in the city on Friday, and they're having a wonderful 50% off 10 books or more sale. So I got 10 books for 50% off, one of which I'm going to read from right now. This is a collection of poems by the marvelous Lord Tennyson. And this poem is called The Kraken. And it is the Kraken, the one you're thinking of, I'm sure. Below the thunders of the deep, far, far beneath in the abysmal sea, his ancient, dreamless, uninvaded sleep, the Kraken sleepeth. Faintest sunlights flee about his shadowy sides, above him swell huge sponges of millennial growth and height. And far away into the sickly light, from many a wondrous grot and secret cell, unnumbered and enormous polypi winnow with giant fins the slumbering green. There hath he lain for ages, and will lie, battening upon huge sea worms in his sleep, until the latter fire shall heat the deep. Then once by men and angels to be seen, in roaring he shall rise, and on the surface die. I got a number of great poetry books, which I'll undoubtedly be reading from as time goes on. You might have noticed from my normal spot here, there's a bit of a decor change, and this isn't even the most glorious one. This picture hung above our mantelpiece for some time until something else, even just far more marvelous, was picked up for us by my roommate Cliff. So I'll show you that, and I'll show you our mantelpiece, which we've kind of developed since I first moved in here. So, this is what is hung there, if I can get it, how I do that. It's a picture of the Battle of Alma, 42nd Black Watch, advancing during the Crimea. But this is what replaced it, and I think far better a thing. Now, unfortunately, none of us shot it. It was picked up by, you can see our ceiling damage there, not from this. It was picked up by Cliff from someone he was doing a bit of work for. They didn't want it. So, of course, we're going to take it. It's huge, in reality. There's my hand on it, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful deer. But anyway, here's the mantelpiece as it stands. It's quite disgustingly messy, but we have first and foremost, there's a warhammer in our window. I don't know where it came from. Kicking around a beer bottle here. We have a couple tins that we keep some of the bagged loose tobacco and miscellany in. There's a mug from the 78th Regiment with both Cliff and I and our upstairs roommate were members of. Matches. I think this is my flints and tinder and strikers, which we do occasionally use to light the pipes. Tins and tins of stuff, bags of stuff. The collection of pipes, most of which is split between myself, Clifford, and our other roommate. Jars, a handful of books that we just didn't have room for anywhere else. A Prince Albert tin with a bit of loose stuff, and finally a ash bowl. But that's the magnificent fireplace. But anyway, thank you for watching me do this. Big thanks to the place I got this from. But I think I might sit down and enjoy some of it, and maybe make a video, maybe not. Okay.